We're going to take a look at different types of income in this video. That means different ways that you can get paid for doing a job. One way that you can get paid for doing a job is hourly pay. So an hourly pay, you get paid a certain amount for every hour that you work. So for example, you might get paid $13 per hour for your work. And lots of entry-level jobs are like that. For instance, if you were to apply at a restaurant, say you were applying at McDonald's or something like that, most likely you would get paid an hourly pay, a certain amount of hours for your work. Salary pay is another type of income. In a salary pay, you get paid a certain amount according to a contract. So for example, I'm a teacher, I get salary pay. So teachers get paid a certain amount every 2 weeks according to their contract. So it doesn't really matter how many hours you work with the salary pay, you get paid the same amount of money for the job that you're doing. Commission pay is another way you could get paid. In this case, you would get paid depending on how much you sold. So usually this ends up being a percentage of your sales. So for example, say you were someone who is selling cars. So car salesmen often are paid on commission. So if you were selling cars, you might get a certain percentage of the price of the vehicles that you sell. And then obviously there's some incentive there. The more vehicles you sell, the more you're going to get paid. So commission pay is when you get your pay, usually some percentage of what it is that you're selling. And then finally, piecework pay is when you get paid a certain amount for each task you're doing or an item that you make. So for example, someone working in a factory, they might get paid a certain amount for each bracelet that they were making. Say they were working in a factory making bracelets. You might say, well, you're going to get 50 cents for every bracelet that you make. That would be piecework pay. And obviously, time's not part of the equation here. So the more bracelets you make, the more money you would make. So those are 4 of the different types of income that you might get paid depending on what your job entailed.